Disclaimer: character may sound cracked, but these movesets are just what sound really cool and really fun for the character. None of this is absolute. This is all just theorizing ideas that I think would be enjoyable while waiting for Persona 5 Arena to be announced. We know it's gonna happen, just waiting for the official statement, right? Right, guys? Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Shin, and today we're gonna be finally talking about Joker for Persona 5 Arena. That we know is gonna happen, obviously. Now, Joker, I think in concept is going to be a rushdown Shoto, so similar to Soul or Regna. Just in the fact that it's gonna be constant like pressure, but a more mix-up focused. And I would like to go over the basic stats for this character. So he's gonna have your average HP pool, like a Shoto does. He's gonna have 4 Persona cards, as like Narukami has, and his Furious Action is going to be a DP. He's gonna have a Dragon Punch, you know, tends to be the common thing for Furious Actions. His Drive, aka his like unique gimmick, is gonna be a Stealth Stance that it lowers, like he lowers down, and he can follow, like he can initiate follow-ups from this stance, and you are able to use it in any situation like that you could special cancel. This stance has 3 different follow-ups. It summons Arson for the follow-ups, and those 3 follow-ups are an overhead like Chip's Senshu, and that sends Arson, and then Arson lingers after these follow-ups. So there's that risk, like if you miss or if they block it, you risk losing a Persona card, and then it can give a hard bounce. The next one is a low sweep. It's a relatively fast, sends Arson, and then he lingers on block or if it whiffs, and then gives a hard knockdown for Oki. The third follow-up is a hit grab. It's got fast startup. It's a combo finisher. Arson sends Joker forward in this one, and then Arson lingers on block, and the EX version turns it into a command grab, which has a slower startup, but it's a command grab. So here, I'm not going to talk too much about buttons because that's when you start getting into frame data. So here I will kind of show some buttons, what I think they could look like from like different characters. And I'll be showing off his like auto combo string from strikers as well in here, just to kind of give an idea of what I think his buttons could or should look like. And I think a big thing with his buttons that will be important is that they're gonna be like, obviously he's gonna use his knife. So when you're using the knife, obviously he's gonna have slightly shorter range, but he makes up for it by some of his heavier moves being a multi-hit attack. So like hits 2 or 3 times. And those might give options for like juggling or like launching and all that type of stuff. So there's like some potential in there. But that's kind of what I'd like to see, is he's slightly faster, but he's not like a Chip or Yosuke style character where they're just like fast but very volatile. He's like slower, but not, you know, he's slightly faster than like baseline. And then so those are like my general like hopes or ideas for that, and hopefully the footage I have to show that kind of gives off that vibe, or like kind of helps elaborate, because I do not want to even think about frame data. That's not where I want to go with this. All right, next up, we're going to be talking about the specials. So we're going to start with the gunshot. So that's going to be 236 light, medium, or light and Persona, which is going to be the EX button. Basically, it's Adachi's Scared Special, EX versions plus, just like Adachi's is. Next up, we have Cleave, which is 236P, and then the EX version's PH. And then it's Arrow K, puts opponent in knockdown. EX version has increased damage and recovery, and grants hard knockdown. Next one is Hook Shot.
Gotcha, bitch!
It's 41236H, or H and P for the EX version. It's Arrow K, pulls Joker towards the opponent for extending combos, and then the EX version pulls the opponent to Joker, and that kind of reminds me of Hazama from Central Fiction, kind of like in concept of how it works. Or you could compare it to Baiken's Kabari in Exerd, like the air one, for example. And then on counter hit, it's a fatal counter, so you get like a full combo off of it. And then his last special is going to be Iha, which is 214L or LM for the EX version. It's air only. It's basically the aerial stun edge, only the heavy slash version for the in terms of the angle. And the EX version hits 3 times, basically just stun edge, but Iha. Next up, we're going to be discussing these supers, and these are going to be really easy to explain. First one's going to be Show Me Your True Form, a forward advancing command grab. Think of Heavy Mob Cemetery from Soul. And then the other super is going to be Ayagown or Mayagown. I don't know, it could be both. It's going to be like Soul's Tyrant Rave or Sin's Tyrant Barrel. And now the thing I'm thinking is going to be really cool. The Astral Finish, Sinful Shell. Joker does a forward charge, and if it connects, does a short flurry of slashes using Arsene to launch the opponent. Arsene transforms into Satanael and uses Sinful Shell to deal the finishing blow.
Pillage him. Satanael! Be gone.
Now tell me that doesn't sound amazingly cool to watch for a Astral Finish, super cinematic. It just sounds incredible. Like, I know it's my idea, but like, it just sounds incredible. I want to see that so bad. Arxis, give me the game. Give me the game, bro. It's just Arxis, Atlas, please. Just give me it, please. I'm begging you. But with that is going to be the Joker gameplay design overview. If you guys have any suggestions, or you want to kind of discuss about what I did say, what I didn't say, what you would like to see, or if you have any suggestions for how the format for these videos, because they will be changing and I will be working on a like format for this, but since this is the first one, it's kind of like a very rough concept for the overall layout of the video. So if you have suggestions, please leave them down below. Or if you want to be a part of this process, join the Discord, which is in the description. Follow me on Twitch, where we talk about this a lot on stream. And then like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more of these, because the next character was decided on my Patreon, which if you would like to support these and just support my content if you do enjoy it, check that out. Patreons get to help decide what character we do next, and the next character that was decided on was On / Panther. So if you want to be a part of this process, please check out all of those in the description, and I will see you for the On video. All right, guys, big shout out to Hi-Rez, who is helping support the channel on Patreon. If you are interested in joining the Patreon, helping support the channel, there's a link down in the description below. We offer benefits such as shout out on screen, a verbal shout out, or if I make any custom mods for fighting games such as my Baiken mod, those are there at the higher tiers. So if you wanted to check that out, and big thank you to everyone who watched the video. Thanks.